check this shit out.
Looks up. Man's getting Troll's Bane.
Oh my god, there's so much better. Oh my god.
Drawn by a haunting voice, you come to the Elf Song Tavern. It is a small place, filled with a motley assortment of patrons and grisly trophies. There, the haunting voice is all around you, and the patrons are silent as the song washes over them. One by one, they all seemed lost in its call.
What's up, guys? With Arena coming out with the new MMR system and the scoreboard and stuff, I decided I wasn't going to do the crafted kits that I had planned. Instead, I was just going to run it down in my normal Arena kit and see how it went. It went pretty well. I think I got up to about 1900 MMR. But it's weird because there's decay and stuff, and it's still got some work that needs to be done, I'm sure, but I'm glad to see that they're putting some effort towards Arena. But yeah, with that being said, the video I have coming up is a bit of a play-by-play walkthrough kind of thing. It's really just some clips and highlights I put together with me talking over them about decisions that I make and why I make them, and you know, maybe some mistakes that I made and what I could do better, and just a video so that way I can learn and maybe whoever's watching can learn too. So yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoy. First thing I want to talk about here is desync blocking, and I'm about to show some examples of what that is. But if you don't know, when you're blocking, if you let go of the block button right before somebody makes contact with your shield and then swing, the swing comes out instantly and it still blocks, and there's no like stagger animation. You see it happen right there, like I swing super fast and still get the block off. You know, it's not intended, but it does feel good when it happens. I'm not gonna lie, because it requires perfect timing. Next, we got some mistakes I made. Here I got two fighters in front of me, and this druid dashes behind me to my back line, and I instantly turn when I should have just stayed on the fighters. I do end up dying. I get a desync block here. Yeah. But I do end up dying to the Panther. I think we won the round, but I definitely should have just stayed on the fighters and let my backline deal with the Panther. Here I get a little flustered. I could have lived, that's the thing. I go for a double swing when I should have blocked. Yeah, right there. If I go for the double swing, I should have blocked. Here, just gotta take a moment and talk about how OP Crush War Maul is, because when it hits your shield, you literally can't swing unless you desync block, which sucks. Here, classic. I pop my second wind right in front of a wizard, stuck in my second wind animation, can't block, get magic missile right in the face. Don't do that. What do we got here? Oh, we got a longsword fighter. Yeah, I mean with longsword fighters, see the way like his sword is angled when he parries, you kind of just want to spam your first swing because it's like parallel to his sword. I mean, good longsword fighters will turn. I emote this guy because I'm kind of fucking him up. But I get carried away here and I start using my second swing. He parries that, it makes me nervous. I get a counter attack, makes me swing really fast twice. And then that second swing, he parries it both times. It's so easy to parry that swing. Alright, so next up we're going to talk about counterattack and shield mastery. And if you don't know, I'm really just going to talk about what we care about on each of them. And counterattack, when you block, it gives you 10% move speed, which allows you to catch people, like I do with this wizard. I'm able to stay on him because he hits my shield. It gives me move speed. And then shield mastery gives you move speed while you're blocking, which is something, but the real thing it does, it gives you 50% action speed towards your next block, which if you don't know is really just it works for your swing too. So like you block and you get a crazy amount of action speed. And yeah, so here's some clips of me using it. I use it on this, I barrel stuff this wizard here. You'll see me swinging really fast, and I'm also able to stay on top of him because of the move speed.
Might still have a rogue. He's a longsword fighter.
Alright, I get shot. My teammate yells out, this guy's pushing. Get a good block. I'm able to stay right on top of him because of that move speed. Accidentally hit my teammate there. He fell, the barbarian's on him, he's low. I'm just gonna run down this ranger. That was a crazy block, and I don't know if you see it, but there's an arrow in like the back of my shield from the ranger on the other side of the bridge, which gave me even like more move speed to just like stay on this guy's ass even longer. And yeah, I just had to show the rest of the clip of this guy dying, because I just kept fucking up trying to chase him. Yeah, and it even works with fireballs. You'll see this guy fireballs me, hits my shield, but it gives me a bunch of move speed. Hits my shield again, hits my shield again, and he's just dead.
Ranked hit one.
Oh, this one's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Get this guy out of the fight. Walk up to this guy. He just 2 headshots, he's gone. Trying to bait the shield.
Warlock down.
Goes for a sticky, misses it. Using the mob for the move speed, and it actually lets me catch up to this guy and get a hit off.
Done.
Which is pretty cool. Here I see this barbarian, I hit him. I start getting stabbed by the rogue. I get a couple good blocks off, couple good fast swings. Probably, definitely would be dead without my crazy cleric hitting some crazy heals. And like I talked about before, this guy with the crush warmaw is a problem, and I'm not playing well right now. But thank God he hit the wall and the pillar and everything else, and not me. Right there, I block his crossbow, get the action speed, and chop him down.
Oh yeah.
2 hits, pretty fast. Here, I see this ranger. I'm pretty confident I can chase him. I hit the sprint. I get a good block. I'm right on top of him. I see his other buddy stepping up, and the good thing about you know, being fast. Well, I finished the kill, but the good thing about being fast with the blocking is it allows you to space well. And like even if you're in a bad position, if you can get a good block off, you can still back out of a fight and re-engage. Right there, I blocked the crossbow, and it just lets me get right on top of this dude. And falchion's one of the easier weapons to block. End up killing his buddy in 1 hit, 'cause I think he was like killing the wraith or something. My teammate heals this dude, but I get the kill.
Champ dub.
Alright, now I'm going to talk about positioning a little bit. And I mean, a lot of this stuff isn't stuff that like you actively think about while you're playing, but it's just something you more so feel. Here I get a good engage on the cleric. I know I'm out damaging him and he's pretty low, and he goes to back up and heal, and I wanted to stay on top of him and kill him because he's a cleric and he heals his team. So here, I think this is a pretty long clip, but it's another arming sword fighter and a cleric, and I'm in an earthquake there. I get a block off somehow from the fighter. We're both just kind of trying to do the same thing, get a block, counterattack, get a block, counterattack. I hit the wizard in the face there, which is pretty good. I popped my second win. These guys are backing up a little bit, like they're not liking it. I see a window to hit the cleric, and probably could have killed him if I landed that third swing maybe, but he dies here. I end up dying for it, but my cleric is still alive. My cleric's still full. I'm pretty sure he didn't really have any real pressure that whole fight, which is the main thing that I think was good about it. Here this is against the same team, and I guess instead of fighting them 3v3 face up, I go for a flank. My teammate says that he sees all three of them in the other square across from them, so I go around, tell my teammates to, you know, do some stuff, get their attention, and they don't even question why I'm missing, where I'm at, end up killing the cleric for free, getting a good blocks on the ice bolt, kills the wizard, and just the fighter left, me and my cleric. And, you know, respect to this guy, another arming sword fighter. He was playing well, had some good blocks for sure. Oh, crazy enough, this is the same team, different map. I'm getting good blocks here. I believe it's me and the cleric versus this guy and his cleric. And my wizard, not my wizard, their wizard is just dying to my bard. So after the wizard dies, I see my bard stepping up, kind of going on the fighter a little bit, and I see an opportunity to get on the cleric again and take him out of the fight. And, you know, if he's not healing that fighter, then that's a dub. I shut the door on him. Yep. Pretty much sums that up. Right here I see this fighter stepped up too much. See if I can cut him off, which I do. In hindsight, his two teammates, I feel like could have just jumped on me, and all three of them hitting me probably would have killed me. But they didn't. They went for my back line, which allowed me to solo the fighter. Kind of worked out, even though it wasn't the smartest decision. Here, it looks like my bard is flanking behind them, yeah. Pull out the crossbow, hit this guy in the head, he doesn't like it, Seki wins. We have a cleric, they don't get a good block off. My bard dies, but he yells out that this wizard's won, and, you know, want to get him out of there as soon as possible. Here, I don't really know what I was doing. I turned around thinking, like, where's their third at? He's still down there, and I kind of thought my cleric would just win, but he ended up leaving that guy one hit, which was fine. Just hit him once and he dies. Here, I don't really know how healthy this guy is. I just hit him a couple times, and I didn't want to fully engage, so I kind of acted like I was running away. He pulls out the crossbow, I sprint, and that's that. Right here, you could see that fighter was kind of cut off from their back line, so I just kind of went for it. Got good blocks off on the missile, killed the wizard. It's just the ranger, turn around, see both of my supports behind me, and that's always a good sign. Here, nothing too major, just, you know, you see a bear druid, you don't really want to fight him, but if you can put him between you and a wizard, that's a good thing. This is just a clip of me using height to pretty much just out DPS this fighter because he's hitting me in the feet and I'm hitting him in the head and he dies. Cleric couldn't heal him fast enough. I step up to fight the cleric, and Morning Star's one of the easier weapons to block for sure. So I always feel pretty confident fighting the clerics. Here I see this barb going for my ranger. I just go on him, he dies. Here I see this fighter. I guess I wasn't really expecting him to full 8 my ranger like that. I was kind of expecting him to play with his cleric a little more, but he didn't. And, you know, the ranger dies, but he ends up dying for it. And like I said, Morningstar is free blocks. This guy didn't want any part of it. He just turns on the wizard, and we win.
Bit of a clusterfuck at the end.
It's just that
He's going
easy.
up top, he's trying to
Same team here. Barb's aping the ranger once again. I go on him. He dies. Kind of like, you know, the same thing that just happened. Claire couldn't heal him fast enough. Fighter's on me instantly. I don't really want to 1v1 the fighter with the cleric behind him, so I circle around, you know, let my teammates deal with the fighter. I know I can kill this cleric and block his Morningstar, even though I did get hit. He ends up dying. In hindsight, this
I'll
fighter
get there,
does
but I
kill
think I'm
both
gonna
of my
drop the road
teammates,
better.
and I'm very low.
Good shit.
End up winning, but
I got
I don't know, maybe I should have played that differently, bait out the cleric smite and just don't engage him at all. Yeah. Here, I'm holding the corner, some riveting gameplay, but just perfect timing. I mean, holding corners is cheese and
Splash
all,
Ranger once.
but, you know, when you
Ranger's
can do
coming into
stuff
the
like
east
that,
side.
you know, a kill's a kill, right?
We're Sam.
Damage is damage.
I don't know, some of those might hit you.
Just showing the rest of the clip here, us winning the round.
It was just too big of a...
Oh, they're making it easy for me. They're making it easy.
Looks like they got 2 wizards here, and a warlock
Yeah,
or
wizard's
something,
hurting, bro.
something freaky. See this warlock, he's bolting me and flame walking. He hasn't healed off of me once, he just flame walked again. Can't be feeling too healthy.
One's close bottom
Here
right.
he goes for the curse, he starts healing, but I hit
Just
him.
directed him.
Uses Phantom Eyes. I know he's not feeling too good after all those spells and getting hit. I dropped the heater shield thinking he's just going to kite me. He doesn't.
Warlock
He
done.
pulls out the longsword. I get scared because he parries me. I put the heater shield back on and I just finish him off. Alright, so that's all I really got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned
Wizard's
something.
hurting bad, bro. Wizard's hurting.
I'm going to leave you here with this little 1v3 action, and I'll see you in the next one.
Help your boy, bro.
I'm in a per winkadinky.
Give a wink.